Throughout the internet, there are many strange and unusual people that reside within it. People buying photographs of women's feet. People who eat their own feces. People that make Sonic recolors and claim that they're original characters. People who write their own operating systems to speak to God. And then there are those who pretend they are circus clowns. Yes, you heard that right. Circus clowns. Typically, it starts off as a fetish to dehumanize somebody by dressing them up as a clown. But then you realize that while you're chasing that sought-after rainbow-colored pussy, you want to be the star of the circus yourself. Say hello to Lil Lunchbox, a strange young woman on the internet who might be playing a character, but there's many things stacked against her. The fact that she never even once breaks character, doesn't seem to be self-aware in the slightest, gets angry at the internet whenever she's poked with a stick, and seems to subject her family to her lunacy. Before we go anywhere, let's take a look at some photos before and after the transition into clownhood. When people are subjected to vlogging type videos on YouTube, eventually they believe that they can be one of those internet personalities. Most of them fail, and Lil Lunchbox certainly does fail, but she spices things up by pretending to be some sort of clown, somewhat in the same vein as a juggalo. This young woman would start producing vlogs with her supposed clamly, which is a bastardization of family. Now I should probably explain where the whole CL bullshit comes from. For some reason, she puts a CL prefix before certain words, like family becomes clamly, parents becomes Clarence, fuck the haters becomes cluck the claters.
Cluck the claters, yeah, yeah, the lifestyle's not going anywhere.
She was found in early 2019 during the height of the Honk Honkler memes. She claimed that Honk Honkler had to be taken back from the alt-right or some other evil group. Supposedly, clowns were being mislabeled as a hate symbol. This caught the attention of a Honk Honkler Twitter page, which also caught the attention of the one and only James Woods. War over clowns or frogs or something. Hashtag left lunacy on parade. War. Hashtag clown lady. I started out making fun of her video, but now I'm really curious about her. I would seriously do a documentary film on her life. If people are so passionate and completely different from you, there has to be something there worth listening to. Who is she? I'm curious now. She's my new favorite person on Twitter. I mean, she's certainly committed to her position about things. She's willing to go to war. I like her. I'm not kidding. I mean, there's the clown stuff and the not-so-liberal stuff, but she's likable. I don't know why. I'm still smiling. James, I think you and I have a lot in common. I also like looking at strange and eccentric individuals. Moving onward, Lil Lunchbox wants to push a clown movement called the Cloovement to improve people's lives by converting them into clowns. Why would she do that? I'm not really sure. It's a noble cause, I guess, but I'm not really sure how being a clown helps anybody. But if it leads to more people pleading their parents to accept them as a clown, then I'm all for it.
And what was going on when you came back? The trauma. Work. Fired.
I'm going
Clown
through something.
ridiculousness. People fighting, arguing.
It's the same. Like, I'm sorry I'm not perfect like Imani, and she's going to college and everything. Like, I didn't do everything exactly the way that you wanted me to. I made one mistake, and you're being a little dramatic, but...
But you look at this outfit. That's two.
It's not about.
Understandably, if you have a message, you try to reach out to people and tell them about what you think or what you have to say. Lil Lunchbox goes out into public spaces and educates normies on the lifestyle. Personally, if a clown approached me in a shopping center, I probably would shit my pants, deck them, and run 6 miles the other direction.
Educated about the lifestyle.
About what?
The lifestyle.
What's that?
The clown lifestyle.
No.
You should research it. But the makeup, or as I call it, clake-up, is all part of the lifestyle.
Okay. And I'm not really.
While her being a clown isn't necessarily hurting anything or anybody, it's certainly strange. And you can see the guy is just a little bit uncomfortable, but at the same time, he's got to look like he might get some clussy tonight. Additionally, if somebody came into my store wearing clown makeup, I'd pat them down before they leave, because I would have a feeling that they're trying to sneak out a shirt or two with their never-ending handkerchiefs. But then again, if you go after them, they might try to mug you with a balloon gun. I'm sorry, those comments were clown-phobic.
Why am I called crazy for being a clown and wanting to be treated with respect? But people who are religious, that's fine. It's fine for them to be religious, even though there's no proof. Like, that's fine, that's their prerogative. I do not hate on them. I am, somewhat spiritual myself. But the point is that it's not acceptable to be rude to them. It's not acceptable to discriminate against them on the basis of their religion, something that is not proven.
Comparing wearing clown makeup and bothering people at a shopping center to religion, while humorous, is a fallacious argument. People are free to disagree with you, people are free to not like you. People are free to refuse you service, so long as they don't say why they do it. People are free to not associate with you. People are free to judge you. Unfortunately, you're not going to like what they have to say. I'm sure there's a lot of people you discriminate against, like normies, but you don't mention that, do ya? Maybe, if you want to be treated like a normal person, you'll drop the makeup and start acting like one of those normies you hate so much. Now, normally I would assume she's just a really shitty troll, but it turns out an even worse troll got her panties in a bunch. So maybe she isn't playing a character. In one of my previous videos, I covered the anomaly that is underwear on head. A strange guy that fetishizes transgender women, wears his dirty crapped briefs on his head, and flashes his knife for all to see. Oh, and he screeches in public, which is beautiful.
It's a Merry fucking Christmas in downtown Houston. It's totally fucked! Ah!
For some reason or another, Lil Lunchbox seemed to piss underwear on head off, and he went absolutely bonkers, sending her photos of his penis and attempting to get some clussy.
I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. Today, I want to talk about someone who's been sending my friends and I very odd messages, to say the least. If you have never seen this person, I mean, he's not the most popular person on the Clinternet, but you can't miss him. He has a pair of drawers on his head and a hospital gown he's wearing. I wouldn't be surprised if he really did escape a facility. Perhaps we should notify someone about this. I don't know. And he's like, oh, I'm just going to put it on the screen. Whatever. He said something about me not having a Plex drive. And then he attaches with this a photo of him with a knife, which is threatening. And then a photo of a woman who is no longer clipping, which I'm definitely not showing. It was clear that it wasn't fake. Whoa, dangerous as Cluck here. I'm just having fun in my compartment, but this Click is out here with panties on his head, screaming at people, acting like a damn fool, talking about, oh, you need to send me clues, talking about I'm a stab. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm actually getting heated because this is so stupid to me.
I understand her frustration. Nobody wants to be sent unsolicited dick pics, and most people don't want to receive unsolicited gore. To see the other side of the spectrum, Underwear on Head uploaded his own video on the situation.
Figure I'd start out with some jump scares. The nude photos you got were like photos that were leaked when I got revenge porn by someone a while back. I know that Mad Shangy has no sex life or life at all, so he meddles in everyone's businesses, so I'm guessing he gave you my nudes, and him and Cucky Life people just fabricated screenshots like they always do. They fabricate screenshots all the time. They have programs to do all that shit.
Those are some pretty bold claims coming from him. even though he's openly shared a video of him receiving oral from a transgender woman. Maybe Lil Lunchbox is lying, but I'm not too sure. I think she may have just gotten outdone by a LARPer troll. But does it really matter? These are two strange people that happened to cross paths, and they didn't really do anything too interesting, other than make each other look like absolute morons. If nothing else, this video should be used as a precautionary tale. If you don't want people to gawk at you and view you like you're some sort of sideshow freak, maybe you shouldn't wear clown makeup on your face. Maybe you shouldn't do unusual and eccentric things. But most importantly, don't make yourself a target. And that's gonna be the end of today's video. Honk honk. If you like the video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you want to support me in a more personal way, you can check out the Patreon and Teespring link in the description. You can also join my official Discord server by clicking the link in the description. I've got more stuff coming down the pipeline, but until then, I'll see you degenerates next time.